word salad. Welcome to our show this evening. We have our regular group with us, Harvey Corman and Lyle Waggoner and Vicki Lawrence, and our special guests this evening are Nanette Fabray and Burt Reynolds. Before we get started with talking to the audience, I have to explain something. A week or two ago, we had some little Girl Scouts in the audience, and I bought some cookies from them, and I asked them how much each box was, and they said 50 cents. And we heard from the Girl Scouts of America, and they're $1 a box. So I just wanted to clear that up in case you want to buy any, but they're worth it. Let me tell you, they really are. Okay, let's turn up the lights and see if y'all might have anything you want to say. Yeah.
Did you have a teacher that had a great deal of effect on you when you were younger?
Yes, I did. I had two teachers that I love very much. One was a 6th grade, Mrs. Ernst was her name, and it was out here in California. And my other one here at Hollywood High School was Mr. Thorpe. He was my journalism teacher, those two. Do you know them, by any chance? Because I thought maybe you were asking, in case you did. Did you know any of my teachers?
No.
Hey, I want to bring out a gentleman. We're so happy to have him on our show this week. He's a living doll, Mr. Burt Reynolds. Any questions for Burt? Girl there. Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Have you ever...
Yes, I have.
What you want to ask?
I forgot.
You... Yes.
How many movies have you made?
How many movies?
How many movies? Well, I've made 7 or 8 that are playing in the film festival in Poland. I've made about 5 that I like. Actually, 2 that I like.
He has one that's coming out that's sensational with John Voight called Deliverance, and that's going to be out...
In August.
In August.
Yeah, it's a good picture.
Do see it, do.
It's a good picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you get your big start in showbiz?
How'd you get your big start in showbiz?
Big start in showbiz.
Yes.
Got it about 10 minutes ago. I was a stuntman. And I used to fall downstairs and get hit by things and get thrown out of windows. Fortunately, now I'm just plain leading men.
Well, you see what we do to him tonight. Yes, sir. Yes.
Burt, how are you?
Very good, sir.
Worked with you on Dan August.
Oh, yes, you did. How are you? Very good.
The gentleman who worked with you in Dan August?
Dan August, work with me. Poor devil's canceled now.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Thank you, though, for saying that. Thank you.
Any other things you might want to... Okay, don't go away. We'll be right back. You into my dressing room.
Right.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's the Carol Burnett Show with Harvey Corman, Vicki Lawrence, and Lyle Waggoner.
Listen to this.
Hi, I'm Helen. Fly me to Miami. I'm Elaine. Fly me to New York.
I'm Bruce. I'll fly anywhere.
We're very happy to have Mr. Reynolds on our show tonight. And when we asked him if he'd be on, I've been a fan of his ever since Dan August and Hawk, and then on the late night talk shows. I think he's hysterical. So we asked him what he might do aside from a sketch on our show, and he said, well, he's never sung or done a number, so he's a little nervous. But here's Burt Reynolds singing.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. the fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say, I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy, and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one. It's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. As time goes by.
Here's a message of importance.
You ever come home feeling lousy? I mean, with a real hangover? Well, I mean, you want relief right away. Well, you can take a tablet and put it in some water and wait for it to dissolve. Or you can get immediate relief with Chroma Seltzer. When you're hurting inside, you don't want to wait for relief, not for a minute. Now, while that tablet is still dissolving, I'm getting relief. I'm getting relief right now. Another word from our sponsor.
Mr. Yamamoto, you're really a terrific karate instructor, and you've taught me an awful lot about self-defense. And, well, you may hit me for this, but you've got bad breath. And that's why you should use Scoop mouthwash. Scoop will keep your breath fresh all day long. There, that shouldn't hurt his feelings. Oh, Mr. Yamamoto, I'm ready.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, I see you use Scoop, too. I use it myself.
You do?
Oh, yes. Once in the morning does it.
Dear Diary, I don't know how much more I can take. I thought maybe if we got away from civilization and back to nature, it might help. It's so beautiful here. The mountains, the brook, the trees. Everywhere you look, there's beauty. Well, almost everywhere. Sitting out here not doing anything. Zelda, that's what camping is all about. You're supposed to relax.
Relax. Relax. Relax. How do you expect me to relax up here a million miles away from nowhere with no conveniences? And I mean no conveniences.
Zelda.
Oh, this place stinks. I've been miserable ever since we got up to this crummy place. My nose is running and my sinuses are all clogged up. And I can't hear anything, George. It's the altitude. Do your ears hurt?
Not from the altitude.
I'll tell you something else, too, George. My stomach doesn't feel too good. I think it's the water.
Can't be the water. The water is absolutely pure. It comes from a mountain brook.
How do you know what's going on upstream? By the time the water gets down here, it could be just chock full of creepy, crawly things.
Zelda, please.
Why let you drag me up here into the wilderness? I'll never know. I'm a city girl. I belong where there's music and bright lights and dancing and gaiety and laughter. Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm a fun person?
Zelda. Look, I realize that there are inconveniences when you're roughing it, but couldn't you be a good sport just this once?
Just this once? Just this once? I was a good sport once before.
When?
On our wedding night.
Zelda.
Talk about roughing it. I don't know why I let you drag me up here. We're nowhere near civilization. If anything ever happened, nobody'd ever find out.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore! Oh, no. Oh, no. Zelda?
Top it off, it's gonna rain. Did you just hear that thunder?
Zelda.
Oh, don't bug me, George. I've got a headache. I think I'll just read my magazine. Why don't you sit down and relax? Boy, these models sure are ugly, you know.
Get. Just say.
Oh, George, you ought to do something about your breath. You're so moved. Oh, you and your one-track mind. Will you stop it? You animal! Will you... Oh!
I'll do something, all right. I'm gonna let him kill me. Kill me!
Of all the sniveling, yellow-bellied cowards, I always knew you were a chicken, George, but this takes the cake!
Kill me!
Nice going, George. You let him get away. Well, it's too late for that.
Oh, no, it's not too late. I've made up my mind. I should have done this years ago.
You haven't got the nerve.
Oh, no, stand back!
Give me that. We're gonna pack up and get out of here. I've had enough of your dramatics. Get in there, and I'm gonna keep you...
If you have trouble sleeping at night, listen to this.
What's the
matter? Can't sleep?
Not a wink.
I thought so.
Haven't been able to sleep for weeks. This nervous tension is keeping me awake.
Then why not try Night Night, the truly effective sleeping tablet?
Is it safe?
I'll say. Night Night is non-habit forming and guarantees at least 8 hours of sound sleep every night.
Sounds great. I'll try it.
Good.
Gosh, I'm drowsy already.
Wonderful.
Boy, I've been looking forward to a night like this for weeks.
Me too.
And now a word of good advice.
Susan, darling, marry me. You'll have jewels, furs, yachts, anything your heart desires. I know how to make a woman happy.
But he doesn't know about hair and shoulders shampoo. I'm sorry, but I can't marry you. You have unsightly dandruff. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Miss Nanette Fabray.
Of sound surround us, miracles of melody abound around us too. It's a musical world, such a beautiful world. Listen to the rhythm of a storm in summer, hear the mellow melody when church bells chime. Isn't that as musical as once upon a time? It's a musical world, such a beautiful world. Ding dong, sing a song of spring and summer, spring song, summer song, and entre nous. I love music and I know that you do too. It's a musical world, such a beautiful world. Listen to the music of a lonely seashore, hear the sad cacophony of seagull songs. Nature has an orchestra where every sound belongs. It's a musical world, such a beautiful world. world is made of music.
The world is made of music.
Never-ending symphonies of sound surround us. Miracles of melody abound around us too. It's a musical world, such a beautiful world.
Such a beautiful world.
Sing a song of spring and summer, spring song, summer song, and entree new. I love music and I know that you do too. It's a musical world, a musical world, a musical world, a musical
Another unrehearsed message of good advice.
Nothing to worry about. Meet Mrs. Jerome Monroe of Springfield, Illinois. She's not a television actress, nor has she ever been one. Is that correct, Mrs. Monroe?
That's very correct. Yes, I'm just a plain, ordinary housewife. I've never been in front of a camera before.
Oh, now you just go ahead and tell us your story in your own simple words, Mrs. Monroe.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm not an actress. My mother became unglued when I told her that I use cold water and cool power for my family's wash. But I discovered that with cool power, clothes don't fade or shrink, and dirt actually dissolves faster. And let me tell you, that's important when you have the housework I do. All the cooking and the cleaning and doing the dishes and waxing the floors and... Oh! Look at yon wastebasket! What stains do mine eyes behold? Ketchup, gravy, jelly! But with cool power, I laugh at stains! Cool power makes me
That's enough,
clean!
Mrs. Monroe.
Zippity-doo-dah,
This portion of the Carol Burnett Show is brought to you by
Burlington Industries. If it's anything to do with fabric, we do it at Burlington, and we do more of it than anyone in the world.
And now a word from TCA. Transcontinental Airlines is the only airline with a piano bar in its coach lounge.
Gosh, a piano. Huh. Well, I've never been very popular at parties. Maybe if I go over and tinkle the old ivories, something will happen.
How about getting on the keys?
to the dance tonight?
I'd love to.
Shh. You want to go to a rock concert?
Sure. Okay, you guys, would you keep it down? This is a college library. It's not a dating bureau.
Get Betty bookworm. If anybody asked her for a date, she'd probably faint dead away.
Don't make fun of her, poor thing. The library's her whole world.
Shh.
Oh.
Shh.
It must be awful not having anybody.
Believe it or not, I almost married a Scotch Presbyterian from Topeka, built like a god, his body a beauty. He's on duty now at the Panama Canal. But if they hadn't taken him, I would never have met, no, I'd never have met Al. One rainy July, I almost married a practicing atheist from the Peace Corps. His soul was afire, his eyes were placid. He's on acid now in some Canadian locale. But if he hadn't gotten hooked, I would never have met, no, I'd never have met Al, my sweet intense Al, my strong immense Al, we shall overcome. Believe it or not, the night we married, we hitchhiked from Jersey to the Blue Ridge Mountains, sat on that ridge till the sun had risen. Al's in prison now, locked up in Springfield, Mo. 'Cause when they tried to draft him, oh no, my Al, he wouldn't go. And my brain, my soul, my spirit, and my body miss him so.
Wednesday night adventure movie. the Lavender Pimpernel.
My liege, the carriage approaches.
Splendid. Where is Charles de Gay, my aide-de-camp?
At your service, my liege.
De Gay, may I make a suggestion?
Of course.
A little more aid and a little less camp. De Gay, my bride-to-be is expected momentarily. Is everything prepared?
Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness, I forgot the rouge and the lipstick.
She probably has her own.
I wasn't talking about her.
Now stop that, you! Stop that or you make me angry. And you know what happens when I get angry.
Your eyes sparkle.
I don't mean that.
Your teeth shine.
Now listen to me.
Oh, I love that.
When I marry Gabrielle Pomme de Terre, I shall be the most powerful duke in all of France. Nothing can stop me, do you hear? Nothing.
Huh? What about the Lavender Pimpernel?
Don't you ever mention his name again in my presence. That outlaw, that friend of the peasants who seems to know my every move. If only I knew who he was.
Did he hurt you?
He'd stop wearing those tacky rings.
Do you think he suspects that you are the Lavender Pimpernel? Sir.
Not a chance.
De Gay? Yes, my lord. I'm going to my chambers. When Gabrielle arrives, show her to my quarters.
Fear not, my friend. France will be saved.
Oh, Gabrielle, isn't it wonderful? Just think soon, you will be the Duchess de Flambeau.
Oh, Aunt Claudine, how can I be happy married to a man I've never met? A man the peasants say is mean, cruel, vicious, and without a shred of decency.
Well, nobody's perfect. And besides, it's very important that our family and his family are joined together.
Why? So the evil Duke can trample over the peasants and take the very food from their mouths and deny them their God-given rights to liberty, equality, and fraternity? Allons, enfants de la patrie!
Shh. Gabrielle, you promised your father.
Okay.
Oh, hark! Here he comes. Charles de Gay, the Duke's aide.
Hi, Gabby. Welcome to the castle.
He's prettier than I am. I want you to tell your Duke that I'll marry him, but I'll never love him.
Oh, a Spitfire. Oh, I love your brooch.
Oh, you decadent fop. You're what's wrong with France, living in luxury while the peasants are starving to death. If you were half a man, Let me put that another way. Come along, Aunt. We'll find our rooms by ourselves.
This wedding must never take place. And there's only one man in France that can stop it.
You mean?
And of course, the Lavender Pimpernel. First, away with my hat, which is already gone. And then off with my jacket. Ha-ha!
Well, they'll still recognize you.
Off with my beauty mark.
Where'd he go?
Who'll live in my breast, friend?
Sacre bleu! What an incredible disguise!
Yes, it is. And now, I go, swift as the wind and silent as the night.
Where to, Lavender Pimpernel?
To Gabrielle's bedroom to stop this wedding.
Ah, but there are guards at her door.
Ha-ha! The Lavender Pimpernel doesn't go through a door. The Lavender Pimpernel grabs a vine and swings through the open window. Ta-ta!
Oh, Gabrielle, your wedding gown is lovely.
I don't care, Aunt Claudine.
Oh, isn't it a beautiful night?
No. There's a chill in the air. How dare you burst into my room like that? Who are you?
Men call me the Lavender Pimpernel.
The Lavender Pimpernel.
You've heard of me, huh?
No.
Well, I'm the friend of the people and the enemy of tyranny.
How wonderful.
Yes, I am.
It's like a dream come true.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He is nothing but a common thief. Huh? Oh, common thief. Listen to me. If it's jewelry you want, take me.
I'll take the jewelry. Let's see. This will buy bread for the poor people.
Here, let them eat cake.
No, no. I beg of you, please, don't steal Gabrielle's jewelry.
It's not Gabrielle's jewelry that I want. All I want from Gabrielle is a kiss.
Oh, how dare you! A renegade outlaw breaking into a lady's room. You're a depraved, sex-starved fiend.
Butt out.
You must not marry the Duke.
You're telling me.
You must save France.
Yes, let's talk it over.
Well, we've got to save the poor people.
Whatever you say. Yes.
Down with the yoke of tyranny. We must rise above to be an inspiration to the entire world, no matter what. I, the Scarlet Pimpernel, the Peter, ready?
Oh,
Right.
Pimpernel!
Huh?
Where are you? I will not marry the Duke! I would love...
Gabrielle, you must marry the Duke. If you don't, the Duke will invade your father's lands and throw him in prison.
That's his problem.
Wait, wait, Hark! Hark, I hear the guards coming.
Oh, thank God.
You must go!
Gabrielle!
You must go, my darling.
I shall return.
Oh, promises.
Quick, 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 quick! Out this door!
No, this Lavender Pimpernel never uses a door. Let's check my color. I'll tell you this. I only go through an open window.
Oh, they mustn't see you!
Goodbye!
He fell on his horse.
Oh, good.
Head first.
Gabrielle, you have no choice. You must go through with this wedding.
But my heart belongs to another.
Hi, Gabby. Tinkle, tinkle, wedding bells.
Don't you even talk to me. I can't even bear to look at you, not after I've been with a real man.
Picky, picky, picky. Over here is your intended.
Yuck.
Ah, Gabrielle, the fairest flower of all France. I've heard so much about you. Your beauty is legendary. Shall we get on with it?
Let us proceed. We have the bride and the groom. Who are you?
I'm the best man.
Do you have the ring?
No, my goodness, I forgot it. Start without me.
Me too.
No, no.
This wedding must not take place.
Have faith, my darling.
Mesdames et messieurs, we are gathered here today on a most solemn occasion. Do you, Duc de Flambeau, take Gabrielle Pomme de Terre for your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Gabrielle, take this man for your husband?
She does. No.
If there's anyone here who objects to these people being joined in matrimony, let him swing in now or forever hold his peace.
It's the Lavender Pimpernel!
Guards, after him! Seize him! Seize him, guards! And guard! Now, Pimpernel, you've met your match. I'm the greatest swordsman in all of France. En garde!
My darling, I can't let you do this. He'll kill you.
Mon chéri. Listen, stand back, darling. I don't want you to be hurt.
Now you shall die like a dog, and I shall rule France.
I don't fight for France.
No, my darling, he's going to hurt you.
Listen,
No,
I
please
don't.
be careful.
Stand back there. I don't want you hurt, darling.
Hey there, Joe. I'm helpless, Pimpernel. You wouldn't kill an unarmed man, would you?
I can't stand a sniveling coward.
All right, en garde. Lost your sword, eh? Say your prayers, Pimpernel.
Poor devil's a quart low.
France is saved.
At last we're free to marry.
Yes, but I don't know who you are, who you really are.
Yes, you don't know who I really am, do
No.
you? I just get my beauty mark here and...
I thought it was a hickey. Oh, what an incredible disguise. Who would have guessed?
Yes, Charles de Gay.
Oh,
It's just, if I could just have 5 minutes with your beautician.
no, no. Take it off.
Thanks, I needed that.
So did we both. Come, my darling, the carriage awaits us outside the window.
No. Gabrielle, not that way. At last, we are free to come this way. Through the door. Through the door, my darling, with our heads held high.
Yes.
Vive la France!
Oh, what a glorious day, this 10th of May in 1869. What a historical date, we celebrate the completion of the first transcontinental railroad line. And we from the East share delight that is quite complete. For East is East and West is West. But today is the day when the twain shall meet.
Hoody there, partner. How'd you do? Have a swig, partner. After shovel the coal. Hey, coyotes, let her roll.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes.
Oh, yes, we will.
We shall all go out to meet her when she comes. We shall all go out to meet her and we'll give her a little curtsy. We shall all go out to greet her when she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes. When she comes. When she comes. Oh, we'll sing an old time ditty when she comes. Yeah, we'll sing an old time ditty when she comes.
You may sing an old time ditty. We'll sing something sweet and pretty.
So we'll sing a pretty ditty when she comes.
Oh, we'll have a drop of sherry when she comes. Oh, we'll have a drop of sherry when she comes. If you think it's not too risky, we may get a little frisky.
And we'll wash it down with whiskey when she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes. When she comes.
Oh, we'll have a grand cotillion when she comes. Oh, we'll have a grand cotillion when she comes. Oh, we'll have a grand cotillion, an elegant cotillion, an elegant grand cotillion when she comes.
No, we're gonna have a hoedown when she comes. Oh, we're gonna have a hoedown when she comes.
What's a hoedown?
What's a hoedown? It's a rowdy, nosy, no down.
A cotillion.
No, a hoedown when she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes.
When she comes. When she comes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Here she comes. Here she comes. What a glorious day, this 10th of May. What a scene of celebration. What a glorious morn, kind of blow your horn, bright and clean across the nation. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she
Hey, be sure and be with us next week when our guests will be Tim Conway and Edie Gourmet. And remember, it's your America, so join the fight against pollution. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say so long.
The part of the Cardinal was played by Bob Duggan. This portion of the Carol Burnett Show has been brought to you by
Burlington Industries. If it's anything to do with fabric, we do it at Burlington, and we do more of it than anyone in the world.